We got a question from Ray. My brother's name is Ray. I will be 62 next week and I'm a bit banged up. Well, yeah. As a strength coach and personal trainer, I need to be able to show movements all the time, as you know, so I'm trying to stay away from soreness. I know my biggest problem has been pushing it too hard for years. When you grow up at a time we did, that's what we were taught. That's true. I was just telling somebody, sorry, segue here, about we never drank water in summer conditioning in full football equipment. All I ever thought about at football practice was water. If the coaches would have allowed me to drink water, my focus would have been better. And I was a pretty smart kid, so yeah, I agree with that. And he says this is what we did: work as hard as you can at what you do. Almost everything and every time we're taught to give it our best and try harder. I still think there's truth in that. The thought of not going all out has always gone against the grain of how I've always lived. Do you have any suggestions on dealing with this mentality? Well, I'm putting together a course on programming for strength and conditioning for the general population, and maybe we'll come back and I'll do one for elites. But I'm a big believer in progressive resistance exercise. And that doesn't just mean load. That's equipment. The equipment, that's exercise selection. That's rep sets. It's rest periods. You can play with any one of those. You play with rest periods hard enough, and you really can change some things. You can make anything harder by messing with rest periods. But there's going to be a part of it, and I'm writing it as we're speaking, actually. I call it de-progressive. And I'm a big believer now in a rest period every year, a deloading, getting yourself ready. Easy strength basically is a study of the things we're talking about here. So yeah, I guess the best thing I could say, Ray, is read my work of the last 20 years as I focus more and more on reasonable training and reasonable workouts. I appreciate the fact that, you have this idea of always going, as we used to say, balls to the wall, and that's fine. But as we all know, when you slam your head against the wall over and over and over, all you do is get a face that's pretty beat up.